They've actually got special oils in their feathers that keep them waterproof, and if you stroke the birds, the acids in your hand actually destroy the waterproofing. Sorry, those children are going to have to go outside the racetrack. Wait for them. Stop it, sorry. Do you reckon you could catch one? You probably could, couldn't you? You get the bone stuck in your throat though, so you better not risk it. You want to go outside? Yeah. It's alright, just hold up the whole show, it doesn't matter. Right. So we're going to put it very close, say up on the perches and things, and get it quite close to people as well. Careful, Tom. But the hawk, like this, has got very big, broad wings, but she's also got a really long tail. So in the wild, these sorts of birds, do you want to go on the post there? These sorts of birds would actually sort of work through the woodlands. So they come from Central and Southern America, so they'd live sort of in rainforests, or they'd live anywhere up to desert and anywhere in between. So they live in lots of sorts of areas and fly and work. We'll just try and get up this side to show these people up this side here. So the Harris hawk, so it's not a native species, but they're very, very widely used in this country for display work and also for falconry, for hunting purposes as well. So her mum and her sister do actually go out into the woods and the fields, and they're used for catching rabbits, whereas little Toff here, she's only a display bird, so she just sort of flies out to things like this. Good girl. Right then, what we're going to do with little Toff then, we're going to try and involve a few people. And there's a few more people here than before, so hopefully we won't get too many, but we'll give it a go. Toff, come on. Good girl. What we're going to try and demonstrate now is how a bird like this could fly through a woodland. Now, obviously there's no trees out here, so we need some volunteers, we need some trees. So what we want is quite a few people, maybe not too many, but we want quite a few people, and all we want is 2 lines going straight up the middle of this track here, and we'll get the hawk to fly really, really close to you, straight through the middle. So she might touch you with the tips of wings. So if anybody wants to, children or adults, if you just want to come underneath the barrier and come over this way here, we'll try and organise you then. There we are. If you want to come out here to start off the line then. So if you want to stand there, and you in the blue, if you want to stand there facing him, and then all we want is 2 lines going straight up this way. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we can have a few more than that. Oh, there we are, I've got a few more coming down. So all we're going to try and demonstrate then is how these birds will fly through a woodland. So all you've got to do is pretend you're trees. Obviously trees don't move at all, they stand very still. So you've got to keep really still, and the bird will fly straight through the middle of you, fly really, really close to you. But say just if she does land on the floor or anything, just don't try and touch her. Do you want to just come this side, just make up the line there. Right then. Are you ready then? Just want to sort of even up that side. Do you want to, are you a little bit nervous up there? Do you want to just sort of come into the line? That's it, right then. So all we're going to do is we're going to get her to fly straight up through this gap, and hopefully she's going to land on my glove the other side then, okay? Right, so this is the awkward bit. I've now got to throw a piece of chicken on the ground here and run as quick as I can, which isn't very quick, up to the other side of the arena, and then the hawk's going to fly straight through the middle and end up on my glove the other side. So if you've got a little child next to you, just sort of make sure you hold on to it, because you've got me hurt, well, not hurting it, in fact the same speed as the donkeys, I suppose, going up there. Right then, you ready then, Tom? You're going to stay down here. We'll see if we get her to fly straight up through the gap then. Right, stand still. Here we go, here she comes. What about that? Good girl. Right then, should we try something a bit different then? So she's done that, so we're going to try and fly through a proper woodland now. So all the trees I've seen around have got branches. So we need you, just put your hands straight across the gap. There we are, and we'll get it to fly straight underneath there then. What do you reckon, Tock? Do you reckon you can do that one? Hang on then. Now this is a bit more awkward because I've got to run around the outside now, so I've got to try and get there before she finishes these bits of chicken on the ground down here then. So this is the really awkward bit. Are you ready? Here we go. Stay there. Tock! Oh, that's it, I beat her. That's right. You ready then? Here we go. There we are. Good girl. And he brought a load of grass back for me. Thank you very much. Right then, thank you very much then, if you'd like to go back outside. So all these birds are doing is they're flying and working for food, but because this one has actually been hand raised,